Hey up peeps, welcome back to Old Yorkshire Kit Tries. You know what I'm going to say, sorry, I'm checking we're recording. Welcome back. Final Fantasy 14 part 228. Right, what was we doing? I guess speak to... Oh, that's right, we're trying to get this trolley working, aren't we? Come on. Why is my thing not working? Bear with me a moment. Right, apologies about that. There was nothing wrong. It just seemed to take ages for the messages to get through. Anyways, controller's working now. God knows what was happening there. I was pressing for ages, and all of a sudden it started working. I don't know. Tell you I'm thick. Right, Thancred. Tired of waiting around. I'd say we're long overdue a good turn. I hope the gods feel the same way. Novice leavings was to the south, was it? Let's get going. Oh, that's right. We've got to go to this other place. We've got to get some bits, haven't we? I've remembered now. We've got to go to a mine and get something. A heart. That's right. We've got to get a heart. So he's down. Oh, it's fine. Got a blue one. It wasn't there last time. Delivery brought from the mine. Have you seen a charm like this before? Found it among the stone. I expect to have lost it. Is wondering where it went. First one I've seen one from a cat's eye, so the owner shouldn't be hard to crack down. Right, come on. Speak. Show the cat's eye charm to the graveyard keeper, which is up here. Ah, there he is. But they only appear when you're practically on top of them. What's that you got there? Cat's eye charms were once used to ward off misfortune. The tradition was the gem represents the patron deity. No one follows the old religion anymore. Waffle, waffle, waffle. I seem to remember the fellow with an eye patch kept a similar charm. It might even be the exact same one. Never caught his name. Last time I saw him, he was leaving to mine. No, he's with some of the others. Ah, right. Well, that's where we're going then. I'll go that way. Let's get on the old dragon. Do 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 dee do. Can we get down here? Don't know. We're gonna try. Whee! No, not interested. This must be up here then, I guess. Go away, little bastards. Oh, wow, you got a car. There's the one-eyed miner. Looks a bit old to be a miner. Ba-bum. Didn't notice there. What do you want? Where'd you get this? How could I have been so careless? This one, yeah, waffle, waffle, waffle. Complete. That's all I want. How are we doing on that anyway? Is that the one we're doing, is it? Or is it Kalusia? I don't know. Or is it I think it might be I'm Orange. In case I've got one out in the wilds and two more to do. Right. 799 to the southeast. The way you described it, I was expecting the place to be abandoned. Fortune's finally improving. Probably what Guthjon has to say. Guess he's down here somewhere. Oh shit. Let's race on through. Oh. Haha. Couldn't see the opening then. How come they're never bothered by them? I say that every time, don't I? Sorry for repeating myself. Who are you and what are you doing here? You should have listened to Thaf. You're wasting your time. This site is not as developed as the others, is it not? Surely there must be something left. I should explain. The stone you're looking for is Leonine. Oh, lions, Leonine. I get it. All the Talos in the Hills of Amber are powered using them. Or at least. Anyway, whatever's left, if anything, is too far below to be excavated. In the deepest reach of the mine, we use Talos to keep the pathways from collapsing. They're still there, but they could give out any time, which is why the mine is closed off. Then our only option is to search the higher levels. That may have been overlooked. I suppose there may be one other way. Don't leave us in suspenders. What you're asking for is a trade secret. I'll need to duly compensate it in exchange. Fine, what do you want? I found Voberg gold piece down in the mines, bloody Voberg, and you know it, I dropped the damn thing somewhere while I was working. Find it and I'll tell you what you want to know. Drive a hard bargain, but we'll take it. Work cut out. Go on then, Albert. We're going to find a gold piece. Speak with Thancred. Sure you've noticed. Best efforts to illuminate the corridor. It's rather dark in there. Much harder to find a single coin. That's why I propose we use these sun drops. They help the eye to take in more light. Why don't you start your search further in and handle this area here? I'll retrace your steps after in case you happen to miss it. If you feel the job's wearing off, I can give you more, so don't worry. Search the shadows for the gold piece. Dark shadow. Nothing. Where else we're looking? Somewhere in here. Stay out of their way. Try down here. Go away. Wait for that path to turn round. No matter, look, if I go the other side, that's when it'll turn. You find the gold piece, right. Let's go. the back of it. I was hoping you dropped the gold piece. What was our side? Yours at least, but waffle. I couldn't have done it without your sun drops. So you say, but you have a proven knack for success. Yeah, because he's Albert. Yeah, waffle. Come on, get it done. Well, he's right next to you. Does that mean, there you go, have your coin back? I'll be damned, you actually found it. Well, deal's a deal, but don't think this means you'll find what you're after. Do. Got some red dye. To be honest, I wasn't sure you could pull it off. It's Albert, he can always pull it off. He knocks one out every day. But you did, and I'm a man of my word. Come with me. Where are we going to? Speak with John. So back out that way and around. Okay, back on the old dragon. It's like I've been playing for hours. I hate these bloody, go and get this, go and fetch that, go and deliver this, go and do that. Every time I step out of the mine, the sky seems to have got brighter. You're not coming to hear my grimaces, you're after leaning. I have to ask, you ever heard of rockworms? I know of them by name. I'm fairly certain the locals call them knockers. Aye. Better hope there's not two of them. You get into trouble when you come across a pair of knockers. Sorry. Aye, that they do. Whatever you want to call them, those little bastards may be the answer to your troubles. They can fit through cracks and crevices down there we could never hope to reach. Sorry, I've got the giggles now, and on occasion they come back with something valuable. They dig up leaning in the mines. It's a rare occurrence, but yes, that said, it usually amounts to no more than a few flakes. Well, our only other option sounds tantamount to suicide, so how can we draw out these rockworms? And he's going to have a bag of crap. Yeah, I'll sprinkle this awful dust. Bag full of smoke bombs, set off a few in the mines, you'll flush them out. Once they're open, knock them senseless and check their sacks or backs. I didn't quite catch it. Should you only this method of mining, if you can call it that, is used as a last resort, you'll want to cover as much ground as you can if you hope to find anything of value. Bring it here and I'll have a look. We should split up if we're to cover more ground. If you can cover these three areas, I'll see to the parts between them. Well, I'm going to have to be careful then, aren't I? Because if I'm going to have to fight, I need to clear the place out first, don't I? Obtain the pile of supplies. Right. First things first. Greens. orange juice. Need to eat something. Sandwich basket. Well, I can't use it. Why not? That's a die. What we got in here? Skill, speed, vitality, and determination. Guess it's that then. And in we go. Yeah, I knew it, that. Right, that's got rid of it. So nothing's happened there. Missed one. Somewhere. Don't do a lot to them, that yellow one does though. Right, the next one was back here somewhere. I must have missed it. Ah, yeah. I see. Got to go down here. finally. Right, that's the last one. One of 7. Another one up there. Right, doesn't look like there's any more down here. Unless, but it's still showing as orange. What have we got in here? Can't get in there anyway. Where's the next one? Oh, I see it right over yonder. Yeah, so I definitely missed one down there then. Bugger. Because this orange circle's disappeared. Bugger. So I've got to get past him. So where the hell was it in here? I don't see one. What am I missing? Nope. You can't get in there. And there's nothing there. Right, let's go for it. I don't know. It's there. Where's he gone? No, I didn't want to do that. That's what I want. Wrong way. That way. There we go. Pretty difficult, but it is for me. Right. There's one more somewhere. There he is, so I'm going to have to sort him out. Right. Deliver the glittering rocks. To Guthjon. There he is. There you are. Find anything promising? Between the two of you, I'd say you've got quite the haul. Best get comfortable. It's going to take me time to sift through all this. Halfway through of doing nothing. Well, I suppose we've done some battles. Shouldn't complain, they weren't that difficult.
You may not remember this about Armin Filia, but prior to founding the Path of the 12, long before the Scions, she was something of a miner.
She still is.
After her father died, Flamine took her in and taught her the trade. I think they were both seeking to fill the void left by a loved one. Maybe that's why she took to it so readily. Back in those days, I spent most of my time in the Quicksand, or some other tavern, loosening tongues and gathering secrets. Occasionally, I'd catch a glimpse of her in the street, on her way home after another hard day's work. I always felt a wave of relief when I saw she'd come back safe, along with a pang of guilt at the fact I wasn't there to support her as I should have been. Simply speaking with her more than once in a blue moon would have been a good start, but I could never bring myself to do it. Instead, I threw myself into my work and became every drunkard's best friend.
I can't imagine she thought too highly of you back then. Not your finest hour, to say the least.
Far from it. And Flamine has never let me live it down. But that was a lifetime ago. Here and now I have another chance to do things right. And I will not squander it again.
Got itchy face. Don't know why.
Hey,
I need moisturising.
come and see what I found. You're...
Tell me it's Leonine.
It is at that. You lot were born lucky. It's mostly broken pieces. But look at this.
Oh, you're actually not an invisible one.
This is a rather fine specimen.
It's been decades since we found anything approaching this big. But that's not all. There's an engraving on it.
Ah, these scratches here. They're a little hard to make out. To my beloved Magnus and Schoolie.
Yes! Do you see? It was a gift to Magnus from his wife. She found it. She really found it. She must have spent her final hours carving this message into the stone, in the hope that he might see it one day. Those rock-backed bastards must have made off with it before we could clear a path to her. It's fate that brought you here to find this stone. No other explanation. It makes me wonder what else might still be buried in these parts.
What are they looking up there for? Just glaring off into the sunset. Well, sunshine. No sunset, was there? What we got? We have wine red, lilac purple, coral pink. Well, I ain't having pink. I'll have that one. Do 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 do. Right, Guth John. You won't believe it if I'm not seeing it for myself. Before he set to tell us, would you take it to Magnus? For 3 long years, he's believed she died for nothing. He must know the truth. We'll take it straight to him. You have my word. Right then, let's not keep everyone waiting. Right, we've got no purple ones, have we? Doc. Where are we going? Speak with Magnus. Just fast travel, aren't we? Nope. Oh, author. Got a red, purple one. Could you help me? Most of miners are in Ronso. There's a Mistel lad though. Only one of his kind, old town. Keysat, bit of a loner. I dare say he would be more inclined to speak with an outsider though. Get the truth out of him. Speak with Keysat. Somewhere over here. There he is. Come on, I can fly about. It's an Oompa Loompa. Traveller, what do you want with me? Clutch my pearls. Looking to find a couple of lumps of coal is what he said. Shows how much he knows. You on the other hand might be a better audience for my master plan. Have you ever heard of an alloy called Nabathium? It's strong, light and resistant to heat and friction. Most valuable metals. The trouble is, techniques for mixing the alloy were lost to the flood. Been looking for a way to make my own. Search led me to a scroll that explains the message right down to the last detail. After having an historian decipher it, I learnt that I lacked one vital ingredient, Rutabite, and that is what I'm digging for. Short of venturing into the empty, my next best option is to look for a vein in I'm Orange. course, I'd stand a much better chance if I had help. Yeah, here we go. Got to find a vein. I think I'm not built for this kind of work. Find it, they'll see how wrong they are. Come on, Albert, help him out. We need the etherite current. You know, this is the first time I said more than 2 words. Feel better getting off my chest. Might be a bit sudden. Let's finally unearth that vein of ore. Right, okay, come on. Where have we got to look? I've found the perfect spot for my next dig. Should be just below the city. You see Nuvi's line leaving, so I'll wait for you there. Oh shit. Where did he come from there? Back on the old dragon. Go for it. Off. Ready for battle. This is a tough little bugger, isn't it? Right, don't like that yellow one. What's it called? Refulgent arrow. Glad that's over. How am I supposed to concentrate? You know how to handle yourself. Complete. Right. Let's go back up here. Hang on, first things first. $805 to the southeast. Bloody hell. That's a long way. That's way down here. Probably get one for completing the quest. Where am I meant to be going? in here. Nope. Oh, he's up at the graveyard, isn't he? Right. It's you. Come to complain about the trolley, you'll find no sympathy from me. Blah blah blah. Go and give him his rock. Your name's engraved on it along with your son's. It's a gift from your wife, Magus. No, she shouldn't have. Agna. Magnus, isn't it his name? See, I forgot. Brain like a sieve. Take it, do with it what you will. Invisible rock now. Are you certain? It would delay our plans. I said take it. It was you who found it, you who needs it. Looking at the stone, all I can see is... Alright, sorry about that. Game crashed. Try again. Oh, we've done all this. Wasn't my recording software this time either way, because it's still working. Come on, take it. That's it, go back to moping, and that's where it crashed, wasn't it? Leave me be. Hope we'll be there when Talos stirs to life. I'm sure she'd want you to see it. Would you do the honours of delivering this to Orion J? Where's that invisible rock? Magic. You return. As promised, the Talos has been made ready. Last we shall return to Sentinel Stone. Just get it fitted. We've got 10 minutes left. Let us begin.
Preparations for the enchantment are complete. When the heart hath been suffused with a sufficient quantity of ether, the golem should be restored to life.
All right then. Whenever you're ready. It's working! It's working! Magnus!
You left me for this? This wretched heap of stone and rubble? This worthless pile of earth? And yet, I can't. I can't.
What's she gone to fetch? Oh no, she's just upset. Bless her. Oh.
What troubleth thee, child?
I shouldn't be here. I don't deserve to be. I don't deserve any of the things you've done for me. I'm just a burden, helpless and hopeless. If tomorrow came and I was gone, it would be better for everyone. Thancred most of all. He'll never admit it, but I can see it in his eyes. I wish he'd just say it. Just say that he hates me, that he wishes I was dead so that she could return.
None of this is thy doing, child. 'Twas I who set the Oracle on her path unto the first. I who condemned you all to suffer these torments. 'Tis my sin alone, and one that will haunt me unto my dying day. Yet I dare not dwell over long on my many regrets, for the world is a tapestry of fates, interwoven and inseparable. And we who strive to better it cannot choose but make difficult decisions. For naught of worth was ever achieved without sacrifice. And thus must man ever struggle to weigh life against loss. The one for whom thou mournest beareth no grudge. Were she here, she would not suffer thee to languish in sorrow. She would tell thee to seek thine own path, thine own purpose. It is a truth which I myself was slow to learn. Yet a truth it remaineth.
Well
Thou
said,
needst but
Orangery.
have faith, and all will be well.
Go to her. That was a lot of movement for go to her.
Not today.
Oh, you wimp. Meanwhile, in the Crystarium, we're going to find out who the Exarch is.
To what do I owe the pleasure that is your extended stay?
Oh, to the tediousness of our hero's present endeavors. That and the insufferable abundance of light in Armorang. I should be glad to keep my distance. Oh, I'm rather fond of sleep, you know. It's a wonderful way to pass the time. Not that my compeers would agree, mind you. Always on the move, the lot of them. Like La Hebrea, constantly jumping from vessel to vessel. Such fire, such determination, so much passion, fleeting and forgotten. Come to think of it, Exarch, I don't believe I've ever seen you retire to your chambers for so much as 40 winks. However do you keep your eyes from closing? The cold shoulder. You wound me, sir. Always so guarded in our every interaction. Interactions you curiously refrain from sharing with the Scions and their champion.
And risk souring your budding relationship? I think not. Much as I dislike you, there are more useful targets for his energies. And I'm not in the habit of pointing him at my enemies like a weapon.
Is that right? Fond of him, are you? You continue to fascinate me, Exarch. But tell me, who are you?
Yeah, who are you?
The once great nation whose ingenuity gave birth to this tower was shaped by my hand. As such, I know full well the wonders it can facilitate and those it cannot. There is nothing in these walls which could have aided you in summoning our dear friend across time and space. Much less in possession of his mortal flesh, not even I could have performed such a feat.
I see. You had a hand in Allag as well. You would know what I am? I am the adjudicator of the sacred history with which you dared trifle. I am keeper of this tower's boundless wisdom. The wisdom of ages without age, of everywhere and nowhere. The great work of those who tamed the wings of time and grasped the nature of the rift. 'Tis a boon born of sacrifices yet unmade. The parting gift of brave heroes who will one day give their lives for a brighter future. I will not see their hopes and dreams squandered. The history which led us here will be unwritten. I promise you that.
Well, it seems we're both eager to fulfill our duties then.
On that much, we are in agreement.
Right. Is that over with? Okie doke. I think that's where we'll end it for today. Hang on, before we do. So I've got one main one and yeah, one down in the southeast and one main one which I'll probably get for completing it. Right. Okay, that is where we shall end it for today then. Thanks for your views. As always, much appreciated. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you don't like it, click that dislike button and let me know why not. Catch me on Instagram. I'm not going on Twitter. Now, I can't be arsed with that. Too much shit going on that thing. But anyway, till tomorrow, I'll see you.